I want to start this video by saying that I am not a doctor. But if you've been suffering with like what I have, the post-vaccine long COVID, then you've probably tried every single type of treatment that's out there. And you've done normal treatments, then probably done a lot of experimental treatments like what I've done. So I want to make this video talk a little bit about the experimental treatments. Again, I'm no doctor, but the first thing that I'll touch on is hyperbaric oxygen. I felt like it helped. I've had this ear pressure since December 27th, 2021. I remember it explicitly that day because it was right after Christmas. I was sitting here, my ears just started ringing. I had sinus surgery. It still has not cleared up. So it's been brutal. The hyperbaric oxygen kind of helped with that, but I didn't really notice too much of a difference with my overall long COVID. Another thing that I did was called EBO2 blood filtering. Yeah, gosh, the light's pretty bad there. I felt like a noticeable improvement after. There were even like a little bit of looks like mini clots that came through the filter, but I did it 3 times and only the first time did I notice like a little bit of an improvement health-wise. And the bin of stuff that foams up was pretty full. It was gross. So the person who did it said that means that a lot of stuff got out of my system, which I don't know how much it did because I was still getting tests done and they still found spike proteins and all that other stuff. Another thing that I really think has helped is PEMF, and that's pulsed electromagnetic frequency therapy. I've got a PEMF mat here that I have on the other side of my bed. Let me see if I can show it real quick. So that's this right here. I've got the Hugo Intense. It does 12-minute intervals, but I'll go on that thing. I try to do at least 12 to 24 minutes a day. When I'm really feeling bad, I'll just sit on it and I'll do an hour. I'll put it over my head. I'll turn it way up, and it's supposed to help with blood flow. And if I'm really achy and in pain and shaky, I notice that helps quite a bit. So those can be pretty expensive. Some places have it where you can get it per session. So what I'll do is if I'm feeling really bad, I'll jump on the PEMF, but right before that, I'll get a big cup of water and I'll take EDTA pills as well as activated charcoal. And that's supposed to help bind up toxins to help get them out. I'll jump on that PEMF, and if I'm really shaky, fatigued, feeling bad, I'll notice that it does help some. And then lastly, and I wanted to make this video as kind of a little update thing, because tomorrow I'm supposed to be getting this new type of bodysuit EMS treatment where they put you in a suit that has 20 different electrical nodes on it, and it's supposed to help stimulate your muscles. It's supposed to really help with long COVID. I've got higher D-dimer levels, which means inflammation or even microclotting. So it's supposed to help with the blood flow and to get blood back into other areas. So I'm gonna be, from my understanding, one of the first people doing this. And there's some really good feedback on it. And I'm going in tomorrow morning. It's supposed to be 4 treatments over a 4-week period. So I'm hoping it helps. I'm praying to God that it helps. I'm almost fully better now. I definitely still have some recurring health things. It's really a chronic fatigue, and then some days I'll feel good, bad. My sleep has gotten better, but we'll see what it does. And I'll report back to you guys. And if you're suffering with what I've had, if you're suffering with the post-vaccine long COVID, hopefully I can report back good news. And comment if you have any questions. I'm making these videos because I want to help. And I wish that there was, of course, when I first got it, there wasn't all this information out there on what really worked and what doesn't. The science is always changing with this. So feel free to ask any comments and I'll answer how I can, because I wish there was something like this, someone like me talking to me when I was really sick. So yeah, I'll report back. God bless. You guys have a good one.